Market sentiment is still too bearish, guys. We have 39 reading on crypto fear and greed index. Longs are piling in, but it seems like 50-50 at this moment. Probably Monday we will have some movement. Today we are going to discuss why 81.7k is still on the cards. And today I'm also going to pick one more altcoin because this altcoin was particularly requested by someone in the comments. So let's jump in. I see three scenarios at the moment. If you are a regular viewer of this channel, you already know that we are in this fifth leg at the moment. I'm going to get a clean chart for you guys to understand the scenarios clearly. Okay, so now we are on this fifth leg. Scenario number one. So before I point out all those scenarios, I'm going to say that I'm leaning towards scenario number one or two because these two are bullish. So scenario number one is this being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished here. Let's add the wave here so to clearly understand. So this is one first scenario where we have got ABC correction from the top here. This is A and this is B and then this is C. Okay. And we were talking about this being an ending diagonal over here. So I'm going to count from this point, ending diagonal to the upside. This is a rough drawing. Don't make it as an exact drawing. Let's just keep it for right now. This is just an assumption. I'm going to delete these fib levels because we have hit here exactly 1618 and I have talked about it in my previous video. So let's delete this one. And now I want you guys to pay attention to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive structure over here. In Elliott wave ending diagonal, if we get the first wave as impulsive 5-wave structure and followed by 3-wave correction, then we are expecting another 5-wave structure to the upside in this way. That means the price action currently is at, what is the price now? 78,500. So we can have one more dip towards the downside and then we can get a push towards the upside. This is very short term I'm talking about. And then after we get this 5-wave impulse, we can get another ABC move to the downside. And followed by another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. And this would be the final wave of that ending diagonal, which gives us in total 5-wave structure as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get the dump starting from this 5th wave ending. So that's my first scenario. Now, scenario number 2, which is from here, we have finished 4th wave here, and then we get an ABC correction to the upside, followed by another ABC correction to the downside. That already says that we have ABC correction, which is 3-wave structure. And that is also possible in an ending diagonal. Let's say the diagonal is this way. This is just an assumption. One more time I'm saying. And now we are looking for another ABC correction to the upside, which means we have already finished A. Now we are waiting for the B correction and the C wave finishes here. Followed by again an ABC correction to the downside. You understand it already because these are all ABC 3-wave structures finishing at the C point and makes it from here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already 5-wave moves up in a ending diagonal. And from that, we are going to follow to the downside. And this is second scenario, and I am open to this scenario as well. Now, talking about the third scenario, because I see this move here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this we can also assume that we have already finished over here and we do not get any more move to the upside. But what I don't like in this wave up here, okay, this is already finished. I like it, no worries in this. But after this, I get a reaction here. What was this reaction? This is just an ABC reaction, which is corrective. That means we have moved towards the upside. We still have the move pending towards the upside. Initially, I was expecting if this fifth wave finishes here, let's say, okay, and we are getting an ABC correction from here, as this is A, and from here this is B, and this is C. But I'm counting this only as A because A itself has three-wave structure, which is an ABC. So now if we think this is already B finished over here, then we are waiting for a move to the downside as a ABC correction. That means we are just done with, from this bottom, we are just done with this first wave as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get a ABC correction as a wave 2. That means we still have more move to the upside. And this is only valid if we reject at this point here. From here, I do not want any more move up. I want correction to the downside here. If we get a correction from here to the C wave and we get a reversal here, that means we are going to get massive move to the upside. This is the third scenario. So guys, please pay attention to all those scenarios. I am particularly leaning towards the first and the second scenario here. But in case if I see some other development in the chart, for example, if the third scenario would be possible, then I would be definitely updating this one in the community first on the Telegram channel. If you want to join, just check the description and send me a keyword, which is Orca, and I can add you to the trade signal group. But also, if you want only the updates on the BTC as a daily market update or chart analysis, then we have a primary main group, which is also for the videos and overall market analysis. So you can also check the link down in the description and follow that indication and then just join the group. And now we are going to get into this SUI, which is an altcoin, which was requested by someone in the last video in the comment section. So now I'm going to do technical analysis on SUI. Keeping in mind, Bitcoin is still bearish. If you can pay attention on BTC, we have higher highs over here. Let's say we have already taken out this previous high, and then BTC is around somewhere here. But SUI seems to be too weak here. It did not even reach up to the previous high. That says the market is too weak. Altcoin market is too weak, and this still has one more move to the downside. But first, let's get into the macro structure here and try to analyze the shorter time frame structure after we finish with the macro. So what I see here is internal wave from this is the bottom here, and I see this one as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 3 is over here. This is surely an impulsive move to the upside and followed by an ABC correction here. That seems like a 1, 2 structure. 1, 2 in the sense, a major 1, 2 I'm talking about. This is 1 because in Elliott wave, please check the Elliott wave tutorial video which I made. It's in the playlist. That will set you clear to understand the wave structure. In Elliott wave theory, we have leading diagonal or impulsive 5-wave structure, an ABC correction or a WXY. So just watch that video so you will understand why I'm drawing much more clearly Elliott wave analysis. So now we are in this first wave. We have already finished this first wave and finished the second over here. And let's say this is an impulsive wave as well. You can see it's almost vertical, which is a third wave finishing here. And then we are in the fourth wave. But if it's an impulsive wave, in Elliott wave thesis, the fourth wave cannot exceed or overlap into first wave territory. But this seems like a leading diagonal over here. So I'm going to place this 3 over here. Sorry, this is the fourth wave. And then fifth wave yet to be determined. Okay, so let's keep it this way. And I'm going to change this as a primary and with the wave count in it. And now we have to draw trend line to this structure over here. So if we take from here, the trend line, this is the first 2 points. And then we have from the second point to this fourth point here. This is the third wave, what I can see from the dip down here, but we will go into this. Let's keep it at this 4, okay? So, yeah, 4. Now we have to check this third wave. Does it have any impulsive structure in it? And I see there is impulsive wave, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all ending 5 here. So I'm gonna make this one as a micro count. And from there, an ABC correction to the downside. This is flat B. And then we are waiting for the C wave to finish. Let's keep the wave count for this. Yep. So now we will have to check this C wave, development of the C wave. And for this, I will have to go into daily time frame to zoom in and check the internal waves. So all this line from B to C, we are talking about only this right now. And for me, it looks like this part here, a leading diagonal as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure. And then we have a massive move from this 2, wave 2 to 3, direct to the bottom. This is the largest liquidation event which happened on October 10. I remember, yeah, this was the October 10 week down. So I can take this move from here as a 1, and this is 2, and this is 3 over here. So all this move up as a 4 here, this is a flat correction as a 4 finishing here. And now we are in this 5th wave to the downside. It's very ugly, guys. It looks very ugly on SUI because on this October 10th, this candle made the biggest difference in this Elliott wave count. And I feel like there is one more move pending on this SUI to the downside. So we have to go to this final wave here, have to zoom in even further, only to check this 5th wave here from 4 to 5. At the moment, I see only 1, 2 structure here. And then we have 3 over here, internal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have a flat 4 over here. This could be finished here at this 4. And we have 1, 2 structure, probably a 1, 2 structure, or even can be an ending diagonal to the downside. So there are 2 scenarios I see at this moment in SUI price action. That first scenario is where this price action comes and takes out this liquidity and this liquidity as well, puts a higher high, and then falls towards the downside. But I'm not going to lean towards that count because this one already too long. The proportion of this one 2 to 3, 4. 4 is already too longer compared to the second wave here. So I do not like this count. But still, this is agreeable that we have another move down. But if we put another high here, this chart would look ugly, guys. So I'm not going to touch if this price action goes higher than this one. And the scenario number 2 here is we're gonna come higher here, clear this liquidity over here, and then plummet to the downside. That is more probable scenario for me at this moment. So for short term, there could be the scenario number 2, which I'm leaning towards. And in that scenario number 2, we could have 2 results, which is first one is 1, 2 structure here. And this will just chop around and give us a red big one, sell side liquidity sweep. That's a big third wave over here. What happened on October 10th, if you remember, this was the massive wick here. And I'm not expecting the similar wick, but probably we also could get that kind of liquidity sweep. So that's the first option. The second option is what I talked about, ending diagonal, and that will be slowly grinding towards the downside, like what we have done all this bull market. The bear market was bear market. The bull market was also bear market for me on the altcoins. So I think we can get ending diagonal over here, like slowly dipping towards the downside and clearing this liquidity down and putting all those 5 wave structure to the downside, clearing this liquidity over here. Where is that? This one. This is the October wick over here. Clear this liquidity and then we can have a massive bull run, guys. So I'm expecting this 5th wave to at least get to this $25 level. This is a vertical already, 2 verticals, so around $25. But if maximum, then I think next bull run we can have a SUI. Let's say this is almost like $80, $90. So the target is pretty much, there is a big gap. But as the price develop, we can understand from when we can get here 1, 2 structure, and from that we can understand the further targets towards the upside. But right now we still have to wait for the wave structure to finish over here. The bearishness still did not finish, so we have to wait for that and then take a decision whether to accumulate or I mean, if you are not in a hurry, then you can wait for the further low prices. And if you are in a hurry, then you can get into spot and then slowly accumulate. This is what I can say. Anyway, this is not a financial advice. Just if I was looking into SUI, then this is what I would do. So that's it, guys. That's the update for today on BTC. Watch out for those levels which I mentioned in the video. We might have liquidity grab on Sunday, so just look after that. And if you like this content, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.